Okay, hi you guys. So today is December the 6th. Right now it is 3:40, so that means that today is Vlogmas day 6. I just got out of work. I got myself a frappe because it was much needed. I did a little bit of reading, not that much. Also, you're in this weird angle because I don't want anybody to see that I am vlogging, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to update when I get home, just because I don't know how the situation is gonna be. Last time neighbors were hearing music really loud and I couldn't speak until really late at night. So yeah, seize the opportunity whenever I can. Like I said, I managed to do a little bit of reading, but I haven't been able to do anything else because I've been correcting all freaking day while at work, and I'm just tired and exhausted. But I'm glad that today's Friday, because yay. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do an errand for my mother because I had to do it earlier, but I completely forgot. So I'm gonna go see to the universities to see if I can do it there. The fingers crossed that I can, because if not, it's gonna be a bummer, but I'll update you later. Okay, so time for a little bit of an update. Right now it is 5:38. I already ate. I gave my two dogs food because they were really hungry. Right now I have one right here wanting for me to rub his belly, and the other one is drinking water, if you can hear any noises. So what I want to tell you about my reading so far, today is Friday, which means that I don't want to read. I mean, like, I want to read and I don't want to read. Right now I'm on page 264 of Sorcery of Thorn, but I really want to watch Young Justice. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to watch Young Justice for a little bit with my little brother, because he says that he wants to watch it with me. Salud, mi amor. Salud. So I'm like, you're gonna watch it with me? Oh my god, this is so amazing. So I'm gonna watch Young Justice for a bit, and then later on I'll read, because I'm gonna be a little bit rebellious today and I'm gonna go to sleep a little bit later, hopefully. Fingers crossed that I do, because I usually say that I'm gonna go to sleep later than 9:30 and I don't, because I'm such a granny when it comes to going to sleep at a specific time. So I just hope that I get some reading done later, because like today's Friday, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. The only thing I want to do is, like, I want to read specifically Sorcery of Thorn, but I also, oh thank you, perfect timing, but I also want to watch Young Justice because that's what I'm really in the mood for. Okay, so for today's video, what I want to do is that I want to recommend one of my favorite ongoing series. The final installment will be released in 2020, and I honestly am so pumped up and so excited for that book, because like, I need more. I need more from this series, because it is just one that is really good. And the one that I'm speaking about is Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. This is just freaking amazing. You have diversity, you have great world building, you have brujas being introduced into a story, and this one is just so amazing. The sequel to Labyrinth Lost is called Bruja Born, and in each one you follow one of the sisters from this family, and in the third installment, my bad, in the third installment, it's going to be called Wayward Witch, and in that one we follow Rose's perspective, one that I've been dying to receive since the first book. Like, I loved her since she was introduced since the get-go, and I really enjoy her so much. In Labyrinth Lost, what you follow is Alex. And Alex is a bruja, but she doesn't want to be a bruja. They are known to be really powerful within their family, but there is this death day party when they turn a specific age. They have to go through this death day party in order for them, or for their powers to mature, because if not, then slowly but surely their powers will begin to kill them. The problem with it is that Alex doesn't know anything about brujeria, about being a witch, about, you know, making any incantations or any spells, but on her death day party she does a lot of freaking things she's not supposed to do, and she accidentally sends her entire family into an in-between world, and she has to go into this in-between world in order to rescue them by a specific moment, because if not, she's gonna lose her family for her entire life. The story is freaking amazing. You have a slow burn female romance that is just amazing, and I loved it so much. You have characters that you just want to root for because you feel their pain. You can't help but feel some kind of empathy for them because they are just well developed, and just the journey that she goes on in this in-between world is so freaking amazing that I just fell in love with everything from beginning to end. The writing is incredible. It was just a great diverse story to read, and I think the main character, if I'm not mistaken, is Dominican, and another, okay, I can't remember right now for the life of me, but I know that she's part Dominican, part something else. But the story was just amazing. Everything that was being created was just so wonderful, and you do have a map of the in-between world, which is called Los Lagos. And you know, there's Los Lagos. You have a lot of places within this place. You have a lot of things that are really, really creepy, but like, it's just amazing. Also, this does have a revamp for a cover, and the cover suits the story a lot more than this one, because this one really doesn't suit the story at all, but the new cover really does. But that one is still in paperback and I want it in hardcover, but this one was one that I really did enjoy, so I couldn't help but get it. But yeah, in the second book we follow the other sister's perspective, which is Lula. And Lula's powers are really strong. They're really strong, you know. She can roughly bring people back sort of from the dead and whatnot, you know, sort of a necromancy kind of thing going on. But there's a lot of things that are involved within the story. I'm not gonna say anything because you definitely need to read Labyrinth Lost in order to get into Bruja Born, even though they're told from different sisters, because you get a lot of information of what happened in the first one. This is prior to that event, you know. These are basically the aftermath of everything that happened in Bruja Born and how they're dealing with that situation. And then there's this ultimate reveal that's given at the end, which Wayward Witch is going to delve a lot more into it. And I think that Wayward Witch takes place, I don't know if like there's an in-between world that it's like the author is drawing inspiration from Puerto Rico, but I am excited for that one. You have no idea how badly I really want to read that story. But this one I do love it because this one does expand the world of the witches and the brujeria a lot more, and it tells you of a lot of other things that are also involved within the Bruja society. So that's something that I really did enjoy a lot more, how we got further explanation from the story and also from their culture and, you know, the divinity and everything that they decide to roughly believe in. So that's something that it gave a lot more to the story, so I really, really did enjoy it. There was also something else I was just like, I can see this, you know, I can see this. But the third book is one that I really can't wait for because, like I said, it has Rose's perspective and she's one that I've been dying to read for a long, long time. But yeah, this is called the Brooklyn Brujas series, and I highly recommend it because it is an amazing series. It's just something that'll keep you hooked from beginning to end. You know, give it that shot, because sometimes with Labyrinth Lost I thought that it was gonna go in one direction and it completely deviated and went in another direction, which was something that I was really content with and I wasn't expecting. So yeah, highly recommend these series. They're so amazing, and I really want more love for this author, honestly, because I love, you know, her writing and the way she creates her stories. So today I haven't given you the daily dosage of my dog, so here you have Snow in his beautiful form that he loves to sit down in. And then here we have Mark, who's drinking water. Mikey, 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 whenever you want to pay attention to me. Mark, 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 dog it, I'm calling you. And Snow, give him amor. These are my babies, my lovely and beautiful baby. Yeah, I'm just watching Young Justice. I just uploaded Vlogmas day 5 and I noticed that I didn't close off that vlog because, like, honestly yesterday I continued watching vlogs and then I really didn't do anything else at all. Like, I edited vlog number 4 and then I just watched a few more YouTube videos and then, you know, I called it quits. And today I'm sort of gonna do the same thing, but not, you know, call it quits early. Like, I'm watching Young Justice and I really want to continue watching that. Like, right now there's a moment that's like, it's becoming really intense because there's somebody that gives me bad vibes, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's making me nervous because, like, I don't want anything bad happening to her because I ship to specific people. Like, yeah, I'm the type of person that I have to ship people sometimes. Sometimes I don't ship anybody, but there are times when I'm just like, it just looks so cute and they look so adorable and I'm just like, oh, this is so cute. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I uploaded Vlogmas day 5 today because, like, I wanted to get it out of the way. So I was like, let me just upload that. And noticing that I was watching this morning and hearing on a constant loop Frozen, Into the Unknown. Like, I freaking love that song so much, and just the entire movie in general. Like, I really want to see it again, and I had mentioned that I wanted to see it tomorrow. Like, I wanted to go to the theater tomorrow, but, like, honestly, I'm not in the mood to go anywhere because, like, also my stomach has been hurting a lot. I do suffer from stomach problems, so I'm gonna go to my doctor on Tuesday to see what else is it that she tells me what the hell is wrong with me, because I went to the doctor last week, but I wasn't having any pain. Pain started on Sunday. So we're gonna see what is it that she tells me. But yeah, like I was saying, I was hearing Into the Unknown on a loop because I was just like, this is such a beautiful song. I think I know it by heart now because like I listened to it like 80 times. And it was just, and I was also looking on the internet to see if I could find the Samantha scene because like that scene makes me laugh so freaking much. So freaking much. And I saw it and I continued laughing again. And there was somebody, because I was parked in the university and there was somebody who was walking by and I laughed out loud and he looked at the car, he was like, I'm like, yeah man. But yeah, but I don't want to update you anymore with anything else because I have nothing to say reading wise. I'm just enjoying my Friday night being at home with my 2 little dogs, and there's one that's looking at me right now like, what are you doing, woman? I'm like, I'm vlogging, maybe. He's like, what is that? But yeah, let me continue watching Young Justice and we'll see, because I wanted to look for a graphic novel but I don't see anything on script that like, you know, calls my attention. I did see Fence. I don't know if I want to start that, but we'll see if I actually try it out to see if it's good or not. But yeah, I'll talk to you in a few. The only thing I'm gonna say about Young Justice is I did not know that he had a boyfriend. Like, oh my god, I ship it. I ship it so badly. But yeah, I still haven't finished Young Justice. I have like 6 episodes left to finish, but I'm gonna watch those tomorrow because what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna watch YouTube videos for the rest of the night because I want to read but I don't want to read, so I'm just gonna continue distracting myself, and tomorrow I'll dedicate a lot of time to reading Sorcery of Thorn. Like that I won't, you know, wear myself out. Good afternoon. So today is Vlogmas Day 7 if I'm not mistaken, and today has been a really comfy, chill out, lazy day for me. I'm in pajamas, took a shower, put pajamas on because it's all I really want to do. Like I really want to just be lazy in my house. Like I wanted to go watch Frozen, but like that means that I have to get dressed, I have to drive, then I have to sit and wait, and I don't know, it was just too much of a hassle for me. It was just too much of a hassle for me to even think about it. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna stay here and enjoy my day. And if I'm not paying attention to you, it's because I'm paying attention to Snow, because Snow is right here and he wants me to caress him and, you know, pamper him and be a little bit like chumamo. The reason that I'm sitting here is because he was laying right there. He did not want to move at all. The moment I put the little thingamajig that I put to sit here, the pillow, he just quickly sat right next to me, like right here next to me. And I'm like, boy, he's special. I love him so much. But yeah, I have been productive because I have been reading. I've been reading Sorcery of Thorn since the moment that I woke up, and I've been really enjoying everything. Like you already know, like I love this book. This is a favorite read of mine. Right now I'm on page 376. And there are some moments that I'm just like, that I have forgotten about, and I'm just fangirling and I'm just like, I love this so much. Like there are moments that are so beautiful that I honestly forgot about, that's why I really wanted to physically reread it, because like overall I did enjoy everything about it. There were just minor little details that I had forgotten about, and there were other little minor details that I had remembered and I really wanted to underline and outline. But like, man, also on this take of me reading Sorcery of Thorn, I have found more quotes that I love, because like physically paying attention to it, like I obviously melt a lot more for certain things that are being said, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. Because I remember when I heard it, I was like, oh, this is lovely, I wish I had a book to underline it. And now I do it. I'm just underlining the heck out of it. I'm just loving everything about it. And Nathaniel and Elizabeth's growth is something that I freaking love. And also the hints and indications of Silas and his eventual growth that he had throughout the entire book was something that I really genuinely love. And like getting to see that all over again is something that I'm just, oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, so like I said, today's just gonna be a comfy, cozy, relaxed day for me. I really don't have the energy to do anything. I do have to do laundry, and I do have to sweep and mop this room, but I'll do that tomorrow, because like your girl, like I said, is lazy today. Today is lazy Saturday for me, and I'm thinking about taking lazy Sunday tomorrow also, so perfect for me. Yeah, I just honestly, I just want to recuperate, you know, all the week that I had lost. So yeah, there's that. But I do plan on watching Young Justice later, so I would love to finish Sorcery of Thorn. I'm actually not going to watch Young Justice until I finish Sorcery of Thorn because I don't have that much left. Like, if you can tell, like, this is where I started this morning, like where it has the pink flap, and it's all I've read, and I don't have that much left to actually read. So I'm hoping that I get to that. I've been playing with my dogs all morning. I've been letting them sleep. I've been bothering them, letting them sleep, and then obviously I've been cooking for me because like I don't feel that well. My stomach still does hurt, but you know, I'm drinking a lot of water and eating, you know, extremely healthy, so hopefully it'll ease up a little bit. But like I said, on Tuesday I'm going to my doctor because like I want to know what the hell's wrong with my stomach. So yeah. Hi, so I decided to take a shower, let my hair down, become a proper human being for now because like I really needed a shower, and I was like, you know what, maybe a shower would just like make me feel better and whatnot. But like I'm still with Sorcery of Thorn, but I really want to read something to you because like this book is just so goddamn beautiful and I just love it so freaking much, and you just need to hear this because it is beautiful. It's not a spoiler. I'm gonna eliminate a section from that paragraph because that section is a spoiler. I'm just gonna read the other part to you so you can know my love for the prose of this book. It says, "For these were not ordinary books the libraries kept. They were knowledge given life, wisdom given voice. They sang when starlight streamed through the library's window. They felt pain and suffered heartbreak. Sometimes they were sinister, grotesque. But so was the world outside. And that made the world no less worth fighting for. Because wherever there was darkness, there was also so much light." You can't say that's not beautiful, man. Damn it. Oh, man. I'm a few pages away from finishing it. I'm on page 422. But this is why I say that this book, like Sorcery of Thorn, is just such a beautiful and well-written story where it makes you fall in love with books all over again because it shows you the power and the wisdom and the knowledge that books have and how immersive you can become within them, and also that, you know, we should respect books and that power that they give you. It's just so beautifully written and so well done that I'm just like, I freaking love this so much. And like right now we're at that final moment where everything is escalating and shit is going down, and I'm just like, my heart keeps on fucking palpitating, and I'm just like, I need you to slow down. I don't want anything happening to these people. I know what happens, I do, but like it's like you're living all those feels all over again, you know? And that's why I love rereading favorite books, because you get all that love that you had for those books all over again. Well, at least I do, you know? But yeah, I'm just loving this. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm gonna finish the day off just watching Young Justice, because honestly my stomach hurts a little bit less, but I don't know, I have no motivation to do anything and I'm just tired. So I'm just gonna, you know, finish reading Sorcery of Thorn and watch Young Justice, and then, you know, just call it quits. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna film tomorrow because like I'm in the mood to just do nothing and be in my bed all day just watching TV, and that's not gonna be a really nice clip for me to film, just me in bed watching TV. What should I update you on? Nothing, because I have nothing to say. So let me finish Sorcery of Thorn and then I'll give you one final update. Okay, so it's a little bit later now and I just finished Sorcery of Thorn. I decided to show it to you with the cover on because I've been showing it to you without the cover on, but oh my god, this is 5 out of 5 stars. Like, I remember the first time that I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars because of certain little things that it had that could have been perfected. But you know what? The more and more that I read it, the more I'm just like, I don't care. It was just such a great story and everything was just so amazing, and just how everything unraveled in the end, and just, oh my god, the feels. I honestly think that Sorcery of Thorn needs another book, because like the way that it ended, like there has to be a sequel. There needs to be more in this story, especially my heart really craves for it, because like I want it. I want it so freaking bad, man. I can't. It's so freaking good. Damn it. I just freaking love it. What I want to do also is that I have seen fan art for Sorcery of Thorn, and what I'm gonna do is that I am going to purchase a few of them, or if I can manage to download them, I'll do it just to stick those in the book, because I think it'll make it extra special, especially since I tabbed the living crap out of it. I need, you know, fan art there. And I also have a bookmark from Sorcery of Thorn, which is one that I'm going to leave in here, because I think that, you know, it makes it extra special right there. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to put that bookmark in like one of my favorite quotes, because there's like a million of them that I love. But I think there's one that really does stand out, that's where I'm going to place the bookmark in. But Sorcery of Thorn is just such an amazing story where we follow Elizabeth down a path that is just amazing, how she grows throughout this journey that she's been thrusted into, because Elizabeth was roughly born and raised in a library, in a magical library, and these libraries have grimoires, and these grimoires are alive and sentient beings, and it was just amazing the way it ended, honestly. And then we have Nathaniel, our bisexual brooding sorcerer, which is one that I freaking love so much. And then Silas is a special one, because he's a demon, but Silas is just so freaking amazing. He's the love of my life right now. Like, oh my god, he's so amazing. Like, I just love him. I love him. And the fact that, you know, he turns into a cat is extremely better also. Like, yeah, because, you know, shape-shifting into an animal, like, I prefer a dog, but, you know, I don't mind, you know. But yeah, it was just such an amazing story, and I really did enjoy it. But I'm gonna stop gushing about it, and I think I'm gonna call it quits for this video today, because like I'm gonna combine roughly Friday and Saturday, because I can't do anything else. I'm just gonna combine those 2 days instead of uploading them separately. I'm gonna see how much footage I have for each, and then I'll decide. But I am pretty sure that on Sunday I'm not gonna film anything. It just depends on how I wake up on Sunday. But I also think that I'm gonna start pairing up these vlogs, just because like it's exhausting, and I know next Tuesday is really busy for me, and I don't think I'm gonna have any filming or any reading done. So I'm gonna start just pairing up these days, maybe 2-3 days within Vlogmas, just because I do enjoy doing it separately. But honestly, it takes out a lot of me, and in the end I don't think it's really worth it that much. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna call it quits, like I said, and I'm gonna hope that you have a wonderful day and or night, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.